Okay, so here were two members of Skálmöld, Þráinn and Baldur.
Yes, there we go.
There we go.
Very good.
It's only polite. It's just your language. I should learn a little bit, even if it's just a couple of names.
Yeah, but it's mashed up, isn't it? Like, we do not demand people knowing our names because they are weird.
To be fair, English is not the easiest language in the world to
It's not
learn.
the hardest, though. Not Icelandic is not the hardest either. We are traveling with Finns, so
Yeah, fair point.
that's a mashed up language.
You've travelled with Fintroll before, though, haven't you?
Oh, many
Quite a few
times.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
become very good friends. First time was in 2011, so 12 years ago. Yeah. And on our last tour, we did our 100th gig together.
I read something about that. Yes.
Yes. So now we're up to what? 110, 20,
230.
230. Yeah, it happens fast.
A lot. Yeah. I mean, the last time I actually saw you guys was at the Classic Grand down the road from here, and we looked. It was 2014, wasn't it? Which is the last time I saw you, and actually the first and only time I've had a chance to catch you for some reason.
Right.
Your tour with Helveti at the time.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
It was that was a good tour. I'd
That was
say.
an awesome tour.
And again, just you've got three bands, all kind of folk metal.
Yeah.
And it's nice. One of the things you get bundled in with lots of different genres, and folk metal is probably the one most people would associate it with. But what I like about folk metal is everybody's different. Yeah, I mean, you've brought the Icelandic flavour into it, which is absolutely fantastic. One of the questions I want to ask, I actually asked a similar question to Bloodywood last week. Right. When you start off writing a song, do you start off with the folk music idea and then metalize it? Or do you start off with the metal idea and make it folky? Or is it just...
We never actually just think about us being a folk metal band. That was just like...
it's a label, isn't it?
That was a label, you know, and I understand up to a point that record labels actually have to categorize music.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it.
I agree.
But no, we just write music. And maybe when we started the band, we thought it would be a great idea to have a lot of flutes and stuff.
I was supposed to be on mandolin. That did not work at all. So we ditched that and 3 guitars instead. Yeah. But I think the folk influence, we are just trying to write like heavy metal riffs and stuff. And then, I don't know, we're from Iceland and we are really interested in our music heritage, so it just kind of leaked in on purpose to begin with, but now we just write music and see where it goes.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand that we are actually still writing about making new stories based on our old stories. Yeah. So we dug our own hole.
Yeah, and we're doing the same with music, basically. Like, we're writing our own songs, but we often tend to use a little bit from our older music. So
it goes with the themes and the stories.
But it's not really that conscious decision. Like, we don't start with this. I usually just write riffs, just shitloads of them, and then some of them are quite folky, some are not, and then you just take it from there.
It's been a while since an album came out. I gather we're due a new one very shortly. Is it? I noticed you were working in the studio. There's a lot of stuff on your social media. Yeah. Did you manage to get it finished before you started this tour? Because it seemed close.
Yeah, and we actually 1 minute to deadline. 1 minute to midnight. Yeah. We managed to finish the recordings, and we were able to listen to it, so we could say, okay, I don't need to record anymore.
Excellent.
So it's now being mixed at the Fascination Street Studios in Sweden. Yep. And today we were actually listening to 7 songs from the album, right?
And the last song just dropped in.
I have not heard it.
Me neither. But it's a good one. Yes.
Yeah. So the album will be released in August this year, so we're quite excited.
So am I. I mean, it's been such a long time since we've heard anything from you guys. I mean, I know we had the whole little stay at home for 18 months thing. I get that. And you being on an island in the middle of nowhere probably didn't help either.
No, actually, wait. We decided to go on a break. Like, we decided to take some time off. Yep. And we started our break on New Year's Eve. And 2020. Yeah. And then the world turned to shit. So it was basically the best time break in the world. So we had nothing planned and everything shut down, so we did not feel the pandemic as much as other bands.
Yeah.
And after all the shit that everybody went through over the pandemic time, we were all very excited to start again. And that's the reason you haven't heard from us for a while. We were just on a break.
Yeah, the original plan was to get some coffee a year later and talk about when we would start again.
Yeah.
We never decided that we would quit, just taking a break for 1 year at least.
Yeah. So Skálmöld's not the first job for most of you. I know there's a couple of teachers on you in the band as well.
Yeah.
And
it's no one's first job.
yeah, so I would say it's not surprising you want to take a break. You want to take a breather. You want to spend time with family, and because you are a small band. You're not a Megadeth. You're not a Metallica.
Exactly.
You can do that in a way. It's a benefit.
Also we really enjoy doing this. As soon as one member starts feeling tired and starts not to enjoy doing this, it's better to take the preemptive act and take the break before everything has gone over to the bad place. Yeah. And that's what we like to do because we love doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can honestly say that we are a band. You know, we're all in it together. And for the new album, we've spent so much time working on the songs, writing the songs, and listening to demos. And what we have done, we've practiced a lot, spent a lot of time recording it. So this is a band project. And
I want everybody to enjoy the whole thing.
I think you can tell when you listen to music, because there are some bands where there's a main songwriter and occasionally somebody puts something in, but with so many members in your band and so many different sounds coming in, there's no way that's one person writing, and it's so nice to hear a band functioning as a band. So are you all credited as the songwriters on the album?
Yeah, Skálmöld is discredited because whoever brings the most ideas, when it's a song, it's definitely not only that person's idea anymore. But for example, on the new album, all of us have a song. We all wrote a song that's on the album, like the base of it, and then we tear it apart altogether.
I mean, and that was one of the first rules we set when we started the band. There can, if somebody is like trying to force things through, that's never going to work. We argue a lot because we care about the music. But if 5 are for it and there's only one guy who's like, no, I don't like the idea, we usually go for the group decides.
It's good to be part of a band where I bring a song and I say, this is the best song I've ever wrote. And they say, it's shit. And then I believe them because I know they are thinking about the music and not trying to make me feel bad. So then I have to face it. Oh, it's shit. It's probably not the best song I've ever written. Yeah,
imagine trying to say that to Axl Rose.
Yeah, he might. Go a different way.
So talking about the new album, some of the older ones have had particular themes. You know, and overall, is there a particular theme with this one, or is it individual songs, or?
No, it's a theme.
It's a theme. Good stuff. Can you tell us much about it, or is it?
We talked about having individual songs. We have always talked about that would be a possibility, but we have never taken it any further than drinking at the bar and saying, "Oh, it would be cool to do."
Yeah, because this is fun. Like having a theme or a story or something makes us. I really like it. So we decided not to go any other way when we still feel absolutely fine about doing what we really
exactly.
do.
This is what we like doing, and I think this idea, this theme now, we started talking about it quite early. So we were writing the songs and finding, this could be this could be there, within that theme, which I cannot say anything about.
I was trying to get you to say something. So the album's coming out, you said August?
August 18th, I think.
August 18th? Whichever one's the Friday, basically. Because that seems to be the release days these days. It's a Friday, isn't it?
No idea.
We're playing Summer Breeze Festival, and that is the day of the release.
I'm learning things.
I'm assuming we're going to get some kind of a taste before that, of a single or a video beforehand.
Yes.
Videos been done, or?
Videos are have not been made, but there will be videos.
We'll figure it out.
So much mystery. I want to know so much. So we're obviously not going to get to hear any of the new songs tonight, then, I take it.
We are really, really excited about this. Of course, everybody says they're excited about the new album. But because of this, probably after the shit COVID thing,
it's been a while.
We're just so into it. That we just finished recording, and it was a lot of work, but still, I think your brother said like last night, we should go into the studio again soon.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yeah.
Yeah. We had a blast with it, and
Yeah.
I think it's a really good album, really strong album. So it's going to be fun to release new material after all this time, and then get out and play it for people. So I can wait to do that.
So if we start off with Summer Breeze probably, because the album will be out then, maybe squeeze one into the festival circuit.
That is a secret that is now in. Yeah, I think so. No, it was not a secret.
I have no
Playing.
idea.
No, it will be released on Summer Breeze, and we were going to play once or two songs there from the new album.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I will just do whatever we want
So
to
you
do.
you might.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will. But the reason, why we're not playing any of the album tonight is because we have to learn it.
I was going to say it's
We're
quite
gonna
new.
have to learn the album because we write all the music, we rehearse a lot, then come the lyrics, and then you make it all like into a package, and then you have to figure out how to play this and sing this at the same time because we don't think about like the mechanics of it. You just make a really good album, and then you have to figure out how the hell am I gonna do all of this at the same time.
Yeah.
So that is the next step now.
It's quite a challenge playing a riff, and singing a different melody, and the correct lyrics.
Yeah. A lot of practice. But the only other thing I think I've gathered looking through the social media, playing the oboe at some point as well.
Yeah, this is hard work.
Let's just shove an oboe in. Why the oboe? I mean, it's not an Icelandic instrument. It just
Absolutely not.
just needed the right sound, or
Well, from when we recorded the first album, Gunnar, our keyboard player, he said, "I know how to play the oboe, so yeah, let's use it."
Yeah, like I said, like I know how to play the mandolin and flute, but
But
the
we said-
oboe worked, but the rest did not. So we just skipped that, but absolutely, let's use the oboe. It's not very Icelandic, no, that's true. But Icelandic instruments, we don't really have that much of them.
it's more the background in the stories.
Yeah, we have one like langspill, that's kind of shit, very like limited.
Yeah, that instrument is like very hillbilly.
Yeah, it's beautiful in its
Really?
simplicity.
Is it like the Icelandic banjo? Is it? Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah, well,
Yeah, fewer strings, and it's like a plank. You nail 3 strings on it, and hey, music.
Okay. Cheap and cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff, but
Next album will be full of it.
only long spill.
Only long spill.
Yes, that's a plan.
Shredding on the.
Throw away the guitars and let's get full.
At least there's a
long
single.
spills.
Pick one of your
Packing
songs
like
off the
it.
album. I'm not even going to try and say the word. Just one instrument.
Sorry.
Just use that one instrument
Yeah.
for one of the songs.
Yes.
That's it. Beginning and vocals and that.
Yeah, it's the next logical step, I would say.
Yeah.
I can like it.
So we can't talk much more about the album. What else have you got coming up live-wise towards the end of the year? So you've also got this tour now.
Yeah.
You've got your festival circuit coming up over the summer.
Well, yeah, we of course we're going to play in Iceland. We have a festival in Germany in May, but then Wacken, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are. You're one of the reasons I want to go to Wacken this year.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
And
Always a good lineup.
And when the manager asked us, "You want to play Wacken? Make sure we play on the same day as Iron Maiden, then we're fine." So
that's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're working on figure out some tour dates as a follow-up for the album, obviously.
yeah, album in August
we're
or
just figuring
October.
it out. Yeah.
Okay. Are you likely to be back over here again that early, or probably into next year before you
Probably next year.
go next year? Excellent.
But nothing has been confirmed. But
No.
I think when you go on a European tour after Brexit, that is always separate kind of. You do Europe.
Didn't help.
No, it doesn't.
Can you talk to someone and fix it?
We've been
Because
trying.
I think it was a mistake.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, I think most people do, but some of the ones who do won't admit it.
Oh, really?
No, I'm looking at the camera, not at this gentleman
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Definitely not that gentleman there. No.
You were at risk there.
No, we've spoken to quite a few bands, and it's just the pure cost.
Yeah.
I know some that were planning to come over a couple of years back. It just wasn't even worth, even as a support act. The sheer cost of getting into the UK as a support act, it was just, we're not going to sell enough T-shirts to make money out of it.
It was so awesome to be able to be touring or playing in Belgium or Holland or something, and then you would just head for the cliffs of Dover. Yeah, it's cool, England.
I know head for the cliffs of Dover, but pay lots of money.
No, but it was awesome. But now it's difficult. You have to have like a separate UK tour. Like now, only 7 shows.
Yep.
And then not a part of a big European tour.
But we'll be
more
back.
paperwork as well.
Oh, but we'll be back, of course.
Yes.
It's we just have to figure things out a little bit different.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely be looking forward to it. Having had a chance to listen to the new album, which you've not told me enough about. No, that's good. That's good. We can look forward to hearing some more news about that. I'm presuming over the next couple of months. And if the album's out in August, we're probably going to get a single maybe 3-4 weeks before that.
Probably 2 singles before that. Maybe
Fantastic.
more.
7?
Before the release, yeah.
No, I have no idea about anything. Like, I play
There will be
part of it.
yeah,
I know a couple of singles. At least.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, we'll keep our eyes out for them.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to the show tonight. Thank you very
Same.
much for your time, guys.
Well, thank you.
And we'll see you in a couple of hours and again in a few months.
Awesome.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Excellent.